Hey, I'm Daddy Brad, and welcome back to DadLabs.com. I am delighted today to have in studio Owen Edgerton, comic, screenwriter, author, and old friend. Owen, he's going to talk about his brand new book, How to Make Your Comedy Funnier by Using Zany Sounds and Music.
What?
It's awesome.
Wait, what?
The zany, how to be funnier using Zoom.
I didn't know. That's not what I wrote.
That's the book that I read.
No,
your book about.
I wrote a novel. I wrote a novel. The Book of Harold, the Illegitimate Son of God.
Oh yeah.
You did.
I did. Yeah.
You read my book, right?
I did. Yes. Let me hold it.
Wait, you don't have your own copy?
I do. It's at the office. So Owen, here to talk to Owen Edgerton, author of The Book of Harold, a fabulous novel that he just wrote. Owen,
tell me what it's about, Brad.
It's a book about Harold.
Yes.
What? It's a religious book. I know it very well, but you obviously know it much better.
No, I'm curious. Give me a little review.
Fabulous.
I want to know what you thought of the book.
I love the book because it really stresses some norms that we have in society. You want me to give you my favorite part of the book?
Yes.
Yes. Right there. Oh, that's yes. Think about this, Owen. This is the title. And I want you to tell me a little bit about this after you finish.
You just picked a page at random.
No, Betty's Bible. I love Betty. We were cutting through a field of waist-high grass, like Smurfs, through shag carpet. I mean, that imagery. That's like 70s and God. It was an unseasonably warm December day. The sun, hot and white, pushed the humid air down and around, packing us in. So tell me a little bit about how you get that kind of imagery. But start out with, tell us about the book itself, Owen. The Book of Harold by Owen Edgerton.
It's about a guy in the middle of suburbia.
Harold.
Very good.
Yes.
Who stands up at a company banquet and announces that he can't accept the little award that they offered him because he is indeed Christ, the Son of God, and has an unfair advantage.
He's Christ.
Well, he's not Jesus. He's like a second coming.
Some religious folks would say there is only one. And
yeah, I know. It's heretical. There's all kinds of naughty. It's a naughty book, really, is what it is. It's naughty and steamy in places.
Yes, unseasonably warm, what I just read. So Harold thinks he's Christ.
Yes.
And what does he do?
People start following him. He starts doing sort of outlandish things in the middle of suburbia and then leads a small ragtag group of people from Houston on a walking pilgrimage to Austin. So Austin's the new holy city. It's the Jerusalem of the new religion, because then eventually this becomes a worldwide religion of Haroldism.
Oh wow!
Now, but you know this because you read the book.
I do. And I'm talking along.
I see.
To kind of get the viewer. What made you write this, Owen? What made you write this kind of blasphemy?
When I write books because a question is bugging me so much, or haunting me so much that I have to do something with it. So I started getting this thinking like, how would the world react to a person who is making the kind of claims that the Gospels talk about Jesus making?
Right.
And when I was thinking about that, I was thinking, how would Christians react, non-Christians, culture, everything? I'm a big believer in the concept that fiction has the job of not explaining the mystery, but expanding the mystery. And I've read books when an author has an idea, and they're like, oh, you know what, I know the answer, and I'm going to write a story so you'll know the answer, because I'm so smart. And those books they're dead. They're not alive.
This book is alive.
Oh, good.
Dynamic.
Well, when you read it, I hope you'll agree. What's been really cool about the reaction since it's come out is I've had a positive and varied reaction from the whole spectrum.
Is there a sequel?
No, there's not a sequel in the works. Right now, I'm finishing up a novel that's coming out next year called Everybody Says That at the End of the World. In which, if this were considered a parallel to the Gospels, this one is a parallel to Revelations.
Oh.
So the world ends, there's aliens, there's prosthetic legs, there's a lot of soup, there's prophetic hermit crabs and Jesus clones.
Well, Owen, I'm delighted that you've come back and talked about your great book, Harold, the illegitimate son of God. That means They weren't married.
That's right.
God is unattached. Where can people buy this book?
Oh, Barnes & Noble, Amazon, your local bookstore. Your local bookstore. Support them. But it's also out in Kindle and Nook and all that now.
Owen, thank you very much.
Thank you, Brad.
You know what? Next time, here on DadLabs.com, we will talk about how to use funny and zany sounds to make your comedy funnier. It's all for us this time.
Really, I really didn't. I never wrote that book.
I love that part about the.
It's not in there. That doesn't.
Did you use any, like when they're getting in fights in here, did you use like pow?
I did not.
That stuff is awesome.
Maybe on the audio
Maybe a
book.
graphic novel with like stick figures and.
I wouldn't be opposed. No, that's.
You say naughty. What kind of naughty? I mean,
well, there's some scenes.
There's hey, yeah. I might just do a little more research.